there's so much money that is being dumped constantly into advertising for shitcoins and, shitcoin casinos. And it's difficult as an individual or even a media network, as Bitcoin Magazine is, to, combat that constantly. It's it's a bit of an uphill battle, but we're getting there.
Yeah, right. Because we have what, a $0 marketing campaign, right? And we're going against venture capitalist backed marketing campaigns for the quote great technologies of crypto. And they're not. It's not anything about the technology. It's actually just about marketing. I love to say this, that Mark Twain, I think, was credited. He said something like, "What is a gold mine? It's a liar standing next to a hole in the ground." And I like to say that basically all of crypto is a liar or a marketer, and no offense against marketers, but a marketer standing next to a white paper. There's basically nothing there. There's no substance to it. It's just who's going to get on the hype train and pump this thing up, and all of that stuff is just basically some sort of weird concept or white paper that's awkwardly glued to a blockchain and focused on an exit strategy at the expense of the poor saps who speculated in it. So I have no love for it. Obviously, I'm a former altcoiner myself, so I'm not hard on people who do that. I'm just literally out here trying to protect people from doing what I did back in 2016 through 2018. But man, just focus on Bitcoin, figure out what it is, figure out what makes it different, figure out that it's just simply better money for a better world, and you'll do really well.
I want to
Yeah, I think that's a
ask,
great. Go ahead, Q.
what was your altcoin of choice?
Back then, so I mean, I got to plead ignorance. I was stupid, and this was before Bitcoin Twitter existed. I didn't know anybody who knew anything about Bitcoin. And so I was like, following some new, first of all, I always like to make this very clear too. This had nothing to do with Vailshire, nothing to do with my investment business or my hedge fund. This was me personally, like dabbling in this space and trying to figure it out for myself. So I got to make that clear. So when I was dabbling in it, I had no idea. I just thought, well, Bitcoin's cool. And then like most people do today, I was like squirrel, and saw that, hey, these cryptos can, if Bitcoin can go up 10 or 100x, these cryptos can go up 1,000x. And I didn't know, and I, again, pleading ignorance and stupidity, had no idea when the blockchain war was going on. I didn't know if Bitcoin Cash was going to win. I heard the marketing that Litecoin was the silver to Bitcoin's gold. I'm like, well, that sounds pretty good to me. And Ethereum, this Vitalik dude, he seems like maybe he's kind of pretty smart. So, and so basically that was my speculation strategy, was kind of like venture capital, put a little bit into everything. The difference back then is, if you guys remember, I don't know if you were around back then, but on the exchanges, you had to sell. Everything was trading in pairs with Bitcoin almost always as the base pair. So I had to sell my Bitcoin to get into that other stuff, which was the huge tragedy, because by 2018, when everything crashed, I had zero Bitcoin, and I had
Oh,
a
I'm
ton
so
of the.
sorry.
Thank you. But the school of stupid, right? So, but a ton of cryptos that dropped then 90 to 99%, and I learned a really good lesson. And then on top of that, because I had sold my Bitcoin like late 2017 to buy these other cryptos that were going to go up another 1,000x, right? I had to pay taxes in 2018. So then everything crashed, and then I had to pay taxes on those 2017 gains, and I had no Bitcoin to
Woof.
show for it. So I learned a lot, and that's why I feel like I have a real heart for these people that are doing this now. And I'm just like, you guys, like, I'm not coming down, and I'm not some like toxic dude. Like, I'm literally here trying to help you. Please learn from my mistakes and don't do this. So, is what it is.
Yeah, well said.
I love it. Like, I love having you share your journey through the dark side and then back to the light. I'm curious, for those who are on their way coming back to the light, any advice you would have to help them really see the light of Bitcoin?
Yeah, it's a couple things. I think it really just comes down to education, right? You have to know what it is that you own, and I say this all the time. Like, Bitcoin is simply better money. Bitcoin and crypto have nothing to do with each other. So take the time to find out why. And I think what it really comes down to is answering the simple question, which is actually enormously complex, but it sounds simple. What is money? And going through the history of money, and then why money is what it is today. Why is government in control of money? What is fiat money? Why does a dollar bill have a dollar's worth of value? Because by decree, fiat, it has value. It's backed by the US government. Is it a good thing that the government is in control of money? Most people just accept that as normal, and that this is how it should be. we should look back in history and say, is that how it always was? Does it need to be that way? What if we could create a better money? I would argue that fiat actually isn't even money, it's just currency. The actual money that existed for the last, many millennia plus was gold. Gold has served as an excellent, stable store of value for thousands of years. So kudos to gold for doing that. But because we now live in this digital age, we've actually been able to perfect money, and that is called Bitcoin. So basically, all of the great things that gold has about it, Bitcoin does that, and does it usually 10x or 100x or more better than gold ever did. So gold is just intrinsically wonderful money for the digital age, and it incentivizes the world and people to do great things and to think long term and to build wonderful projects and all this kind of. We can get into the philosophy of Bitcoin, but it really just comes down to what is money. So I would ask you, if you have been, like me back in 2017, 2018, you got wrecked in crypto. Many people have recently. Seriously, please, like, take the time to learn about Bitcoin and learn about why Bitcoin is not crypto and Bitcoin is going to change the world, and Bitcoin is worth saving for the long term and crypto is not. I don't care if you want to speculate in crypto, that's fine. It's a free market, do whatever you want, but please save in Bitcoin.